and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. On we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Sure. You can lock the Zoom meeting. You can lock the Zoom meeting if you want. Down right within the Zoom, you will find the lock meeting. You just click on lock so that unknown people will not enter.
Dream of something sweet.
Okay, we are live.
Great.
Just I can't see. Don't find, I can't see us.
Let's start with the session. I'm seeing so many people have joined.
No, but I can't see us live on the YouTube video. Just like the in-store screen coming there. Just resolve that. I don't know why that is coming. Just switch this. Are you able to see, sir? Like we are not live on the YouTube.
Yes. I can see that on live audio.
Okay. Okay, then just start. Okay, yeah, we are live. Let's begin.
Yes, sure.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I am Prasad, community manager at LetsUpgrade, and this meetup is all about like what is data science in real life and like what you will learn about this. So today we have with us Hemant sir, who is going to take this session up, and he'll explain you all the concepts. So just let us like get a brief info about it from Hemant sir. Hemant sir, please. May.
Hey, hi all of those who are listening to me. Hi, my name is Hemant, and today we will discuss about what are the real life scenarios or real life problems that we try to solve in data science. Before I start that, I would like to give some brief about my expertise and my entire journey in data science. So my principal area of interests are more towards machine learning optimization, linear algebra, right? And I have got a good experience as a faculty mentor into academics, and then slow and steady as a machine learning engineer, as a data scientist, and now heading the AI and machine learning. So I've seen the entire journey from when the data science actually started and how it is progressing these days. So let's try and understand what are the different kind of problems or use cases that typically people use in a real life scenario. So I'll start from the right, from this particular point, and then we will just go in a clockwise direction. So first I'll be talking about healthcare, and then second I'll be talking about logistics. Third, I'll be talking about how exactly you use traffic patterns. Is machine learning really needed? And can it help for fun? Next is augmented reality, virtual reality for product marketing. Uh, can data science be used for picking awards like Oscar? Uh, Next is, can AI bot or a data science mechanism help us to crack jokes? Next is, can it help to investigate crimes? Can it have a mechanism wherein you can automatically place ads on the real life scenario? And the last one is, a lot of people use Tinder. Does Tinder use algorithmic matchmaker using machine learning or AI? So if you see all of these use cases, these fundamental use cases are very much different from one another, and you can see a broad plethora of use cases. I'm not talking about marketing, finance, insurance. I'm talking about some use cases which are actually used, but people don't know that. Let's go one by one. Number one is cancer care recommendations. Now, if you see, in an year, there are a lot of people who have been detected by cancer. Can you use machine learning or data science to basically help these patients improve? But the problem here is that there are some standard procedures, standard medications, there are some standard therapies that people use, like chemotherapy, radiation regimes, and all those things. But can you make it personalized for each and every individual? So imagine that there are 10 different people having one specific type of cancer, and all of them have been given the same medication, same kind of treatment. Can data science help in tailor making the right quantity of medication, right supplement for each and every individual person, basis the stage at which the cancer is there, basis the immunity of the person, basis the age of the person? Can we do something like that? So there is a company called Oncora Medical. What this particular company does is fundamentally goes ahead and creates these kind of recommendations. So if you see, the problem fundamentally is find ways to suggest personalized chemotherapy and radiation regimes. Next is, what did they do? They tried to assess the 15 years entire data of multiple patients. There are 50,000 plus patients. They tried to analyze the behavior of the person, the medical records, the age of the person, and how they are giving out with respect to the right medications and stuff. And the accuracy that they got after using AI and machine learning was 90% apt. Now imagine that you must have seen recommendation systems for Netflix, wherein you, let's say, for example, go ahead and like a thriller genre, but when a new thriller genre comes, people go ahead. I mean, the Netflix goes ahead and gives you that particular genre, says that, hey, Hemant, if you like thriller, that means with the 95% recommendation, you will also like this particular thing. Can you use this principle into cancer treatment? That is what Oncora Medical is doing. This is one of the use case, the first use case I want to talk about, because these use cases help save lives. So data science is actually saving lives. So the reason why I'm trying to showcase broad plethora of use cases is because you have to understand one most important thing. Data science is not one field. It is implemented everywhere. Data science is not computer engineering. Data science is not programming. Data science is not that. Data science is everywhere. Let's take second use case. Every one of us know logistics. UPS is one of the company which uses data science to drop their delivery packets. Imagine you give a courier. So if you go to US, most of the people use UPS. In India, professional couriers, all are the same. Can you use data science to drop the package to the right person at the right time with less amount of ETA? So that means you put a package today. If you put it in a speed post, it's going to take 7 days. Using data science, can you reduce the time? Right?
Okay, so
So
just to interrupt you, like using this, like we can like manage the logistic time and everything. That is what you're trying to say, uh, like giving appropriate locations and courier boys like to assign them what they have to do to like to speed up the process using data
correct.
science.
Correct. So that is the reason I have come up with this particular use case as well. So what these courier mechanisms in US right now, like UPS, what they are trying to do fundamentally is try and understand the street patterns. So logistics most important fundamental is, can you speed up the process of a particular courier person or a courier boy, right? To take the courier from one location and place it to the other location. Now there are two parts to it. One is either you go to a courier shop and then you fill up the courier details and everything, give the packet to that person and they come and collect. Second is you're at your home, you just start your service, you have the packet ready, everything is done. The courier boy comes to you, picks it up, and places back to that particular destination which you have written. Now in US, most of the people use the second method and not the first method, right? So there, the most important thing is we need to use. So now Google Maps can give you data at it will not give you at a very granular level, right? Like say for example, it is going to take the patterns and try and find out, okay, what is the current distance and all. Now, what there's a company called Streetlight Data. What these people actually do is go very granular in terms of not the highways, not the major places where people travel. They actually work at a very granular level of city planning. Like say, for example, you are going from one location to another. So this is a city that I'm trying to showcase in the image, right? And this is a cross section where the actual car is there right now, or the courier boy is there right now, and he has to deliver it somewhere here. Now, when he wants to go from this place to this place, there are a lot of granular details that change at that particular moment. Now, when you use Google Maps, what happens is they will use the past data and they will use at a global level. So they will not have it at a very granular level within that particular city and within that particular location. What this streetlight data does is it tries to find out various patterns, not only from the mobile phone, right? Typical, not only from the mobile phone, it has all the GPS connectivity and stuff. It has a tracker. It helps you to develop a mechanism where the tracker of your scooter is connected to the mobile phones of all those people who are coming on your way, right? So very slight insights that are required for you to increase accuracy in terms of reducing the amount of time to reach that particular endpoint is all measured using streetlight data. Right? But here I'll tell you the major problem. In a city, in a location of 2 kilometers, they will be approximately not less than, if you consider, let's say India, in a 2-kilometer radius, approximately there will be a population of at least 10 to 12,000.
Yeah.
Now 10 to 12,000 people continuously transmitting their mobile signal and tracking that and mapping it to the vehicle of that particular courier boy is a tough task. Right? So they use these kind of technology as well as big data solutions to track that. Right? So that's how they are trying to do. And they also try to track what is the right set of way in which a courier boy has to give the couriers. Like say, for example, I am a courier boy and I have collected 15 couriers, right? And I am trying to give it to 15 different locations. Now the system automatically predicts and tells that which courier has to be given at what time, not only basis the preference that the end customer has given. Now, like say for an end customer means I have, let's say for example, I am the courier boy and you are giving me the courier. You will give a preference saying that you can deliver at this time to this time.
Yeah.
Right? That also I will take care, and also the system will take care about what should be the the time at which the delivery has to happen. Okay, so all of these together are complex problems where city planning, distance measurement, then importance of that particular courier, everything is taken into consideration.
So, sir, just a quick question. Like, will this streetlight data what they are using, does this help like what Google uses, like to give the quickest way, like if there are multiple routes, like what is the minimal time which route will take the less time to reach that destination?
Correct. So Google gives it a very high level, right? They're very high level in the sense, let's say for example, I want to go from particular position A to B, right?
Okay.
From let's say Vashi to I want to go to maybe Kharghar, Vashi to I want to go to Santa Cruz. What it does is it tries to understand the patterns from past few days, right? Or maybe few months for that particular day as well as the current traffic, and it gives you the shortest route.
Okay.
Now, if I want to basically use this particular route and map it to my start point and my destination point, right? Because I am going for a targeted delivery.
Okay.
Okay. And I am going to deliver to 15 different people.
Okay.
Now, the dynamics of me traveling and giving it to 15 different people, basis the time and everything has to be monitored together.
Okay, like rearranging all the like 15 of them in a what we say in a proper
Sequence.
sequence, like
Correct.
to make it match with their preference.
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
got it.
Right. So that's the what this technology does, and attaining that level of complexity and solving that particular problem with the right infrastructure is very much important, right? So this is actually a real big data problem that they are trying to solve.
Okay.
Hope I answered your question.
Yeah, sir. Got it.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's go ahead and try and understand, can we use machine learning for fun, or is it really for fun? So there is a website called thispersondoesnotexist.com. So if somebody can search that, I mean, you can check it. It generates photos of human beings who are not available on this earth. I mean, they were never born, nothing. It automatically generates a person. So there is, a method called generative adversarial networks, which basically helps us to create images that are totally indistinguishable from the real ones. So you can take my image, but generate an image which might look similar to me to some extent, but not me, right? And that particular person will not be alive or might not have born before. It's a totally new person that they're going to get. But now, is this actually for fun, or can it be used somewhere? So if you see a lot of people on LinkedIn these days, what they're trying to do is they're trying to create machine learning algorithms to try and find out if, let's say, for example, what is the distance between two people? Are they having social distancing? Are they wearing masks and all those things, right? For doing these kind of technologies, obviously you require a lot of data, right? So now if I want to genuinely find out if this particular person is there in my criminal record, now I will obviously give a lot of images of people who are actually there in the criminal record. But can I generate some fake images so that my system tries to understand that, okay, these are not the right images or these are not the criminals? Now, when you want to create those kind of data sets, this GAN based method typically helps you to create this. So this particular slide that I'm trying to showcase, and this use case is very good for fun and also very good for creating the data set. Now, it's not only humans. You can create your bedroom images, cars, cats, anything, right? I'll tell you where all it can also be used. Now, imagine that you have gone on Amazon and you find that, okay, this is the sofa that I like. Or you go on, let's say, for example, Pepperfry and say, that, okay, this is the sofa that I like. But I like some different kind of a sofa. So the system asks you, hey, can I give you 5-6 options? Then you say, okay, I see 5-6 options, but I don't like all of them. Then the system tells, okay, you only choose yourself, color, you choose your, sofa make, right? Like for example, type of wood. You will also maybe think of the color of that particular sofa, texture of that sofa, and everything. You tell all of that into a system, and this GAN method automatically will generate sofas for you. Don't you think it's a great thing?
Okay, yeah. So like, sir, like we like I generally I have like come across, I don't know whether it's the same thing. Like we like if we want something in a house, like we Google search it on the mobile and then we can see how it looks in a house. Like, does that resemble to this anyway?
Slightly different, I'll tell you. That is basically augmented reality.
Okay.
So basically, you capture a picture, right? Okay, and that particular picture you will go and keep it. I'll just showcase on your mobile, and then you go to your hall and just check.
Okay.
So what happens is that particular image will be showcased as if it is actually there. Now
Okay.
that is augmented reality, and
Hmm.
this is slightly different to that, right? The difference here is that, let's say for example, I go on Amazon, I go on Pepperfry, and I don't find the sofa that I like. So
Okay.
they will ask me one thing, okay, what kind of detailing that you like in sofa? I say, okay, I need this texture, I need this make, right? I like mahogany or maybe rosewood. I like this, right? Basis that the system should automatically create a sofa.
Okay. Like whatever input we give, it will like combine all of them and create a product for us.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Right. And what you can do is once the product is created, you add to cart, and they will tell you it is going to take 15 or 20 days to make it, and people will make it.
Okay.
They don't have to worry about creating a design, putting it online, maintaining those designs. Then they will also try and understand, okay, for particular location, these people like this kind of sofa, right? All of those things can be, these detailings are very much important.
Okay. So just like we'll have a quick recap what we have done till now. Like we have seen four use cases, I guess. Like
Correct.
first is like we have recommendations, like what we have in Book My Show and everything, product recommendations or movie recommendations based on user
Mhm.
preferences.
Correct.
And second we have the shipping, like how to and where to like uh, put appropriate courier boys or how to allocate them the orders to minimize or to make it efficient for them also and for customers also using okay. And the third one is the traffic, the street light data, to
Correct.
like to sequentialize the products if there are multiple orders. And the now currently are we looking at the identity one, like generating a product based on
Correct.
our details. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
So first one is more related to how to use these recommendation systems which have been there from 1980s onwards. How to use this particular technology for cancer treatment in a healthcare domain.
Okay, like from historical data, like
Correct,
okay,
correct.
so the same thing can,
Historical data.
so like the same thing can be used for like stock market prediction or something based on.
Yes, it can be used. Yes, it can be used, but to some extent, stock market is more related to the time series kind of an environment.
Okay.
But whereas this is more related to how the patient is behaving for particular treatment
Hmm.
and similar kind of traits. So let's say, for example, there are three patients, A, B, and C.
Hmm.
A responded to that treatment, but and had the similar kind of traits. I mean, same kind of age, same kind of metabolism, same kind of details, same kind of disease. Can I use that particular treatment for C, who also has same kind of metabolism, same kind of age, and everything?
So like categorizing same like similar characteristic of like group of people.
Yes.
Okay.
And recommending those kind of medications, those kind of treatment procedures to the set of people who behave similarly with respect to their features and traits.
Okay. Okay, like let's like we'll go forward then.
Okay, now a lot of people must have seen this in LensCart. You go on LensCart, right? Start the app. You start with your maybe you choose one glasses and you click on try 3D on. So when you click on try 3D on, they're going to take your image, right? A small box will come. Within that, your face has to come. It will try to scan that particular thing. I mean, your face is going to scan, and they will try to fit that particular specs on your face using augmented reality or virtual reality. So what I'm trying to show here, AR is called augmented reality and VR is called virtual reality. But my question here is, can you use it everywhere? Yes. So if you see this image here, right, Pandora, what the girl is trying to do is she will just select one of the earrings and she will just keep her face like this. And automatically that earring will come here, right? Now the objective of this company, IntelliStyle, what this company does is fundamentally tries and finds out, okay, now the object that this girl is selecting is basically something like a earring.
Hmm.
Now when you keep your head like this, it automatically tries and finds out, okay, this is the ear, right? Similarly, if you sit like this, they will have the necklace.
Hmm.
All of these things can be directly used on the website. Now you don't have to go to a shop to try that particular necklace. You can just do it at home. Now imagine the level of transformation that it can do of an offline store to an online store. Now, this is not only jewelry. There are certain stores where fundamentally you go ahead and you stand in front of a mirror. It looks like a mirror, but when you stand in front of a mirror, what happens is automatically it will showcase you options on the mirror itself. And you select the right shirt and stand, and it will automatically change the shirt that you are wearing into the shirt that you select using augmented reality. Now imagine if you have that virtual try-on feature in every store. You don't have to go typically inside a changing room, change, come back. All of the time is reduced. That is for offline store. But for online store, see the example on the left-hand side, Pandora. Don't you think it is really good of having a augmented reality in these kind of online premises, and very useful in current situation of COVID? You can do your shopping sitting at home. You don't have to worry about whether it will look good on you. Everything online.
Okay. So like I guess like the recent hype using AR and VR was like the Pokemon game which they brought up, like using the skin.
Correct. Yes.
And I guess now Google is also coming up with like Google Maps with AI, like augmented reality, I guess.
Correct. Correct. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Slightly different. I mean, the Pokemon was slightly different. What it used to do is on the background image, they used to, showcase that particular Pokemon or maybe the Pokedex or all those things. Right? Here, it is more like a region of it. There also they are doing, obviously, like if you have a water area in the Google map, it will show you a water Pokemon.
Yeah.
Right? Here, it is more like a very close region of interest. That means earrings, it will first detect the ear from the face and all those things. So it is almost 90% same. It's just that 10% is more related to the use case.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So because of this, if you see the results, right, it was able to get 70% respondents, right, who were initially unwilling to, take that particular product online. But after they started putting this, what you call augmented reality on their web page, most of the people started buying it. So initially, the website didn't have any augmented reality. You can just like Amazon, you just click on that and you buy it. But because these products are really costly, right? It's not like a 500 rupee thing. These might cost you a lot, right? Maybe if even if it is a fake, it will cost you 1,500. And if it's real with diamond, it is going to cost you lakh plus.
Okay.
Now, people will not like to buy 1 lakh plus gold only. On online. So augmented reality helped to do this particular process.
Okay, got it. So like just see if anybody has doubts until now. So like if
Sure.
anyone has doubts, just put up in the chat so like we can ask sir to like clear doubts. Ajay, yeah, just put any doubts you have regarding the topics we have covered. I guess we can carry on forward.
Got it. Okay, so the next use case is very much important. The question is, can you win soccer by using data science? Now, there is a new field called sports analytics where you try and find out. If I take an example like soccer, can it find patterns of every pass, every run, and every goal? And basis that, can you create an optimal solution of how to play on the field? Obviously, there will be a lot of changes, there will be a lot of variations, right? And all. But can you create an optimal kind of a path or a strategy for a team? Okay, so whenever a new team comes or maybe an older team comes and wants to play with you and you want to win them, record all their sessions, put it in the sports analytics tool. It will try and find out that for this particular timeline, if these people are the front runners in that particular match, how do you pass, how do you run, how do you beat them, and how do you goal? This was actually used by Liverpool FC, right? And this technology is called moneyballing soccer. So what they did is they tried to create a proprietary model that calculates how every pass, every run, and every goal attempts to influence a team's chance of winning the match.
Okay.
And how do you go ahead and put the right players at the right spot and the right strategy to win the game. And this could predict with the 85% accuracy on a sample of 100 games.
Okay, so we have like one question from Lokesh, like how to become a data scientist. So like just you can like if you give a quick answer for that, like
To become a data scientist, first understand what are the data science kind of problems. Are you really interested to solve these kind of complex problems? Right? They might be complex and they might be simple, but data science itself is an entire domain. So you first have to understand what kind of use cases. Second, you have to be good at basic probability and statistics. Third thing is that you have to solve as many use cases as possible. For solving those use cases, you have to read through for certain algorithms, some standard algorithms that are available. But data science is 80% common sense and 20% implementation. Right? 20% implementation contains your Python, your algorithms, and all those things. 80% common sense, right? Why do you want to solve this problem? What will you get after you solve this problem? How can this solution to this problem help your clients? All of those things together are most important. So if you want to become a data scientist, fundamentally try to understand the use cases first before solving it, and then basic probability statistics, Python or R programming, and algorithms. That's it. Solve 10 different types of problems in 10 different domains. Maybe one is sports analytics, one might be voice analytics, one might be image analytics. Try to solve at least 10 use cases that are available and focus on what kind of problems that companies nearby you are solving, and then solve that problem.
okay, I guess like Lokesh that answers your question. So like we'll just move ahead.
Next, this is a real good problem that I've come across using Swarm AI. There was a, you know, unanimous AI kind of a technology. And what this technology has done is it takes all your preferences, details, and stuff, and without considering your biasness for one particular movie, it tries to understand what all detailing you liked in that movie. Did you like the photography? Did you like the script? What did you like in that particular movie? They will not ask you the name of the movie. They will ask you the detailing of what you like, and basis that, this unanimous AI automatically predicts which particular director has to be given award and for which movie, which particular singer has to be given award for which song, without asking the name of the song, only basis the traits of what you liked in that particular structure, maybe a movie, maybe a song, right? Maybe anything. It can contain all of those details,
Okay.
right? So this was actually applied in Oscars, and the accuracy of the final judgment was 94% nearer to the actual judgment. So imagine the prediction to the actual results was 94% near.
I can't like so can you like give another example where this algorithm can be used like in like
Okay, so I'll tell you. Imagine Filmfare Awards,
okay,
right?
yeah.
And within Filmfare Awards, they will now stop giving you 5 different nominations, and then you choose that particular movie. They
Okay.
will not say this. Imagine that they ask you within a movie, there are 5 to 6 different things. One is acting. Second, maybe, let's say, for example, for acting, then there are few traits. I mean, type of emotions that you showcase in acting.
Mm.
They ask these questions, right? And basis that details, or maybe in singing, you like this, you like that, and all. Now, basis those traits and not the name of the song or not the name of the person, can you go ahead and find which song people like the most? Basis the traits that they like in that song without the name of the song.
Okay.
without the name of the movie, without the name of the actor, is it possible for an AI machine to basically go ahead and understand what are the different traits that every person is going to find, and then basis that, so you can create a layer here. One is you take all those questionnaires, and then basis that the AI algorithm runs and gives you five nominations. Now you select from those five nominations whom you like the best.
Okay, so in short, it reduces our work to go from every movie to like shortlist by default, which matches those categories and
Correct.
characteristics.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, like
Right.
Dr. Sangita has one doubt, like she's not clear with this. So like any way like we can simplify this a little bit. Like,
Correct. So basically, what happens is, let's say, for example, that from past 1 year, I've been seeing a lot of movies,
hmm,
right? Like, let's say 10, 20 different movies, lot of having different genres. One is maybe thriller, one is maybe comedy, one is, let's say, something else, right? Now, for every film, there are a lot of type of categories that are there. One is, best director, one might be maybe best acting male, one best acting female, and all those. Now, what Filmfare Awards does is they will give you fixed nominations, right? Fixed nominations means Ritik for this, Saif Ali Khan for this, Shahrukh for this, and all those. Now imagine that they don't give you the names before. They want to give you the names, but at a later date. So what they will do is they will run a questionnaire, and in that particular questionnaire they will write traits of acting means how exactly, so what do you like action, and let's say for example, different phases of a particular actor in the same movie, anger and all those things, right, in detail. If they ask you these set of questions, but they don't give you direct options saying that this is, are you talking about this hero, this movie, not that. They will just ask you the action traits, and basis that they will run an algorithm and try and find out these traits in an entire video of that particular movie. Are these points fitting in that particular movie?
okay,
If yes, with a probability, they will say, okay, Shahrukh did these 10 steps, 10 things while doing the acting. So there is a chance that we can put Shahrukh in the nominations. So to bring up the nominations, can they use AI? That's the point.
okay. So another doubt we are getting is like, so can we use data science for making virtual reality? Like, is it a part of virtual reality, or data science is like the head and virtual reality is a sub part of it? So like,
Okay, so virtual reality is a different structure altogether. I'll give a good example. So there is a company called Techsy, TECHSW. Okay, what this particular company basically does is, if you have any problems at your home with respect to, let's say, for example, with respect to your refrigerator, with respect to your AC, what the system does is it tries to understand your problem. You just have to switch on your camera and showcase the product, right? Open that particular product, and the bot from the back end will tell you, okay, do you do this, step two, step three, step four, like that. Okay, and what happens is, let's say, for example, you are not able to understand which cable you have to remove.
hmm,
Using virtual reality, that cable will come on your screen. It's not actually there, but that cable will come. Imagine there is a 60-year-old, 70-year-old person who does not understand what is an HDMI cable, right?
okay,
Now, in a TV, if you're trying to fix a HDMI cable, now you have got 10 cables on your, on your table there. Now, a 70-year-old person does not understand what's an HDMI cable. So, using virtual reality, a cable will come on your screen, and the system will tell, okay, this is a HDMI cable. Hey, Hemant, can you find this cable? Now, using data science, it is trying to understand various dynamics in the sense that it is talking to you, the system is talking to you. It is also trying to understand which cable is connected, which cable is not connected. And if it is not connected, and the system sees that, okay, you are having 10 different cables. One is a LAN cable, one is a HDMI cable, one is an audio cable, like that. You have got 10 different cables. Now, the data science will help you to segregate that and find out the HDMI cable, but augmented reality will add on to it. It will showcase, okay, this is the HDMI cable. Hope you understood what I'm trying to say.
yeah, like just take anybody else like has any doubts regarding all the topics we've covered until now? the like six. Girish, I hope your doubt is clear. What is data science and how we can learn what is virtual reality? In data science, how many job aspects there? I guess this will be a use case part. Job aspects, I guess sir has already explained it in the previous meetup.
I'll just take maybe 10-15 seconds to explain the job aspects, right? So, job aspects is more related to how many types of use cases you have solved. Most important thing is, even if you want to do freelancing or you want to learn data science, implement data science, right, do all of these activities, I told you three things are very much important. One is try to find out what all use cases are available online and nearby you, right? Nearby you, maybe governance, it can be some IT companies, it can be pharmaceutical companies. Try to get the use cases. Try to search on websites like Kaggle or Analytics Vidya if you have similar kind of use cases and try to solve it. Now, basis that, create your CV in such a way that you are not confined to one domain like finance, services, and all those things. You have to have multiple domains. Like I'm talking about now, picking awards is one domain you're taking. So you might not get a job of picking awards, right? But there might be a similar use case that is available with Z Entertainment. Z Entertainment are taking their own data scientist. They are taking data scientists right now, right? But for that, the Z Entertainment to take you as a data scientist, if you do not solve problems in media, will they take you? They won't take you, right? They, if you solve problems maybe of marketing or maybe finance, so they will take you until unless they have those use cases. So you have to solve multiple set of use cases. Job aspects, a lot of things are there, but you need to have a broad plethora of use cases, not one set of use case.
Okay. Yeah, we can go ahead. Girish, I like we'll come to all this like general questions at the end of the session regarding what is data science, robotics, and everything. Like we'll go ahead with the PPT first.
Okay, so let's move ahead. Now the use case I'm trying to showcase is will basically make you laugh. I'll tell you what this use case is. Everyone must be watching all the stand-up comedians on YouTube, Amazon, and all, right? Can you have a bot who can act like a stand-up comedian? So there is a bot called LOLbot. What this does is you speak to that particular bot, it will try and understand what is happening currently near you basis some set of questions, and it will try to crack a joke basis what all are there near you. So basically, let's say you are in an environment, you have 15 colleagues, all of us are working in a specific domain. Now this bot will try to use that particular domain and crack jokes, right? So I have a small demo. I'm not sure if it's visible.
Yeah, we can see it on the movie video.
So what she did basically here is she gave a context saying that we all are the folks who are currently into global warming, and it started cracking jokes on that, right? So this is a complex technology where it will not just do a search of, okay, global warming, okay, I have 100 jokes, I will start with the first joke. It will try and understand that what people are doing currently, who all are there. So for that, obviously, you require a history of all those who are going to come for your meetup or come for the particular stand-up comedy. And this was implemented in Melbourne International Comedy Festival, right? So you also have a lot of bots. You use data science even to make you laugh when you are overwhelmed with the work that you are currently doing. So this is also a very good use case that you can work on, and it is not an easy use case, very complicated, because you need to take past, present, and future and then speak.
Okay, like the LOL bot video is not audible. So like we can find this on the internet, right? The video.
Yes, we can find this on, just if you just search lolbot you will get it.
Okay. Any other doubts? Data science related to big data. We'll come to this questions at the end of the session, I guess.
Okay, so next let's try and understand, can data science be used to predict crimes? Now, what these people, in northern part of America, what they have done is they have used the data that has come from the American judicial system and the law enforcement and try and find out if the people who are already convicted and they have done the entire sentence and then later on came out of that particular prison, can they re-offend? What is the probability that the particular person will basically go ahead and do the crime again? All of those things were actually found out and assessed, for predicting crimes. And what they also do is they try and assess that the particular offender who has already gone through the sentence, where he's currently working, what is the education level, why was he sentenced in the first place, how many years that the person actually went ahead and was he relieved before the entire sentence, or did he complete the entire sentence. All of those together helps to predict the crimes. Any questions on this?
No, I guess no. Like this is a pretty much straightforward use case, I guess, like general use.
Yes, yes, yes. Now, the next use case is automated ad placement. Many of us must have seen ads on yahoo.com, right? Google ads. We must have seen ads on Amazon, a lot of places. Can there be an ad which will different for each and every person? Each and every person. That means, let's say, for example, it will be for, let's say, for example, me, right? Or if it is for you. So, for each and every different individual, can I have an automated ad placement kind of a strategy, right? That is one. Second, imagine that you are going to a store and there are 10 different televisions like this, right? And when I go to that particular system, there will be a camera which will try to assess me, and basis how I am walking in the store, and when I go to this particular ad board where you have 10 different TVs, can it show me an advertisement which I might like the best? And my friend who was roaming in some other counter, if the cameras there can find out that, okay, person A likes these things because he was roaming here, person B likes these things because he was roaming there, and for him there will be a different advertisement that will come when he goes there, and for me there will be a different advertisement when I go there.
Okay.
This is a very complex use case, and this is not available right now in Indian market.
Okay, so what is the thing, like we go on Amazon and I search, like suppose I search for a laptop, a specific laptop. So I start getting those ads in my Google Chrome or Instagram or Facebook everywhere.
Correct.
So is this similar to that, or that is something
So
else?
that is a very basic level of recommendation system. So let's say, for example, I go online and search for data science textbook, right? And I just write the name of the particular author. Wherever I go, and if I don't buy it on Amazon, or even if I bought it on Amazon, wherever I go, that an Amazon book ad will continuously pop up.
Yeah.
Those are all recommendation systems or advertisements that happen. This is more complicated. This is more real time,
So like this
right?
happens in the showroom, like we are like going to a TV set or something, and that pops up in the TV.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. So basically, you go to, let's say, Reliance Digital and you are
Yeah.
standing in front of a camera section, right? And you are seeing Nikon, Canon cameras, this, that, and all, right? Now, when you go maybe to a point where you have a lot of TVs and you stand there, they try and understand, okay, this is the same person who was standing near the cameras for like 15 minutes and he might be interested. Then they will automatically start that particular camera details,
Okay.
right? And let's say five people are standing together and five of them have seen different things. Like one has seen cameras, one has seen earphones, one has seen this. So all of the cameras will showcase certain things. So one will be for camera, second will be for earphones, third will be for clothes and all those. So that all those five people who are standing in front of the TV, everyone will they get their own specialized ads.
Okay, got it. Like This is used as Google Doodle for every day. Can't understand his question.
Correct, correct. On the Google, right, it will showcase that doodle
Okay.
initially. So they use that.
Like
This
the
is your patterns and traits.
any other
So he
questions?
can be more clear. He can be more clear with that question. I can. Dinesh Raj is asking.
Yeah, yeah. So
And the one more advantage of this ad placement is it has increased the sales of the store by 25%.
so like personalize ads for every customer, like
Yeah,
whatever they see. Great.
correct. And standard 50 people buy, then at the end of the day, there will be 25% more sales if you use this technology.
Okay. So like this is not yet implemented anywhere.
It is implemented in some cases. So if you see this SOVR is a company which does that.
Okay.
Okay, so certain places in Americas or APAC or European Union,
Hmm.
they have implemented this, but in India, still it has not come, and it is going to come maybe in a couple of months.
Okay.
Okay, so last use case is Tinder, and everybody will be fascinated of what kind of methods they use and all. Now, Tinder not only uses your swipe details, your current work that you're trying to do, I mean, all your details and all those things. It also tries to find out on the fly for which particular set of people you're right swiping and which particular people you're doing left swiping. Now, basis that they will create a persona of you, what kind of people you like, what kind of detailing, so what kind of images you like in that. All of those together, because of these algorithms that were used and all of the data science or AI behind it, the hit ratio of correct matchmaking increased by 45%. So if initial cases you had out of 100, 10 got, 10 were correctly being predicted and you got the right match, that increased to 45%. So imagine that it's not using some basic data, it's using everything that you're doing on the fly. So right now, let's say for example, I have been right swapping 10 different people with same traits, right? Sent 10 different girls or ladies with same traits. And imagine that I right now at this instance, I try to swipe right for a particular girl or a lady who has a different trait altogether, right? Different interests altogether. The algorithm will run on that fly and totally change my persona.
Okay, like on the runtime when we are using the app.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Now you have seen so many usages, healthcare. I have not spoken about the regular use cases except the logistics one. This is a matchmaking kind of a use case. This is ad placement. This is crimes. Your laugh bot or a bot or AI being a stand up comedian. I've talked about picking awards in media. I've talked about sports. I've talked about product merchandise, right? Machine learning for fun. I've talked about street light, right? I've talked about optimizing package route, right? I've talked about cancer treatment. So if you see, these are not the very standard use cases that you see in a daily life, but this will tell you where all the data science is going. Data science is everywhere. You take any use case, even buying a bottle, selling a bottle, everything is data science.
Okay, sir, can you like just give some like 5, 10 general use cases like for like who are new to this, like where they can learn some of the basic use cases related to data science and all?
Okay, so if you want to actually learn basic data science use cases that are typically used everywhere, best website is KDD Nuggets. KDD Nuggets, Nuggets. So if you search KDD Nuggets, you will get so many use cases. Second is medium.com. Go to medium.com and search for two words data science. You will get so many use cases. Third is Kaggle. Kaggle. You will get use cases. Fourth is Analytics Vidya. You go to analytics Vidya, you will find use cases. Fifth is trademark analytics. So trademark analytics is a website where you will be getting more use cases related to image analytics, video analytics, natural language processing, and all those things. More complex and advanced applied use cases you will get on the trademarks analytics website.
Okay, so another question we have is how can we relate robotics with data science and artificial intelligence?
Okay, so if you actually see the latest robotics, it tries to understand the environment near you. So imagine there is a robot which cleans dirt in your house. There are a lot of robots, right? So in US, typically people use that particular robot to clean the dirt on the carpets. Now the robot automatically understands that, okay, what is the density of the dust, where that particular robot is placed, and all those details helps the robot to understand. So understanding a dynamic environment is a very fundamental principle of AI and machine learning, right? So that is a very good classical example where robotics uses data science.
Okay, any other questions? Just put up in the chat. Can we use data science at Insta?
So Instagram uses data science. I'll tell you how it uses data science. So you must have seen Amazon ads and stuff, right? So when you see Amazon ads, maybe or other companies or institute ads and all those things, they might be very different or having different kind of traits, okay, or different kind of advertisements for each and every individual user. Let's say you see that ad but you don't open it or slide it, right? You just skip it. So
Yeah.
next time that particular ad might come, might not come. If Insta can start implementing that things and showcase only those ads that you must have seen previously, right, on some particular website, right, and use those particular traits or recommendations on your Instagram profile or details, then that's how Insta is going to use the core crux of data science, which is recommendation systems.
What about placement abroad with BTech and data science?
Okay, so this is somewhat different. So
Yeah.
BTech data science, BTech with data science and placement abroad is a different ball game altogether, right? Going abroad with BTech placements, your college only has to give, right? You cannot directly apply. Let's say you do a data science course and I want to apply for US San Francisco in some company. It is highly impossible because lot of visa related issues, these, that, everything is there. You cannot, they will obviously not contact you initially unless you develop a very strong profile. I'll tell you how to do this. If you are a Kaggle grandmaster, right, or you have solved certain use cases which are very niche, like say for example you have developed a speech to text accuracy kind of a model which gives better accuracy than maybe Google, maybe Amazon or IBM, and you showcase it on your own website, like let's say www.heman.com, and I put that and somebody from that domain sees it, then obviously they will come to you for placements and stuff. If you don't do all of this, just learning data science and implementing 10 use cases, you will not get a job in US directly from India with BTech.
Okay. So another question we have from, I just skipped that question. I'll just go back to it. Akash is asking like how data science is related to big data. Like, is there any similarity or relation?
So no. So there are two different parts actually. Big data is how exactly you convert multiple data sources and data from it into a common format and bring it into a common structure. Data science is applied on that data. So big data is more related to handling complex data platforms on a regular infrastructure. That is more related to the big data. Big data is more of ETL, infrastructure, scalability, and all those things. Data science is very core, right? So I cannot say that big data contains data science or data science contains big data. These two are two different things. Big data is more like scalability, application detailing, right? In how to put your application. For example, I'll tell you IRCTC. IRCTC is a website which basically handles so many records in a day. right? A lot of queries. It also does dynamic pricing. Like say, for example, 1,000 people are trying to go from Mumbai to Bangalore, Mumbai to Delhi. The third AC price of that particular train will go up, right? Now, the level at which it goes up, what is the price, all those things is data science. How to handle 1 lakh people together on the system and then run that data science model is big data.
Okay, I guess that answers the question. And any institute which provides masters in AI and ML, I guess that, like any recognized institute, like the most popular one, any.
So in US, there are few. If you want to do masters in engineering in AI and machine learning, ISI Kolkata gives you that particular degree. And right now, even NMIMS University has masters in artificial intelligence, masters in data science. I think Ahmedabad University is also having. But I think what I feel is MTech, I'm talking about MTech in data science. MTech in data science in NMIMS and ISI Kolkata is better, according to me, because I have designed the syllabus for MTech data science in NMIMS.
Okay, I guess we don't have any more questions, so I guess that will be for today. Like we are for students, just a quick announcement, like we are coming up with AI/ML courses soon and data science courses soon from Let's Upgrade. So I just uh, request to like stay active on the community, like check our daily post, and on the Telegram channel we'll be posting about it soon. Like we are bringing up to you for like you can enroll it and learn about what data science and AI/ML is.
And one more thing, if you want to learn about different kind of use cases that are solved in data science, so the one that you're seeing right now on the screen, solve business problem using analytics. So you can go and subscribe this particular channel and you will find a lot of different use cases that have been solved.
Okay, I guess that will be all for today. If thank you students for joining us in the live stream. I guess that was a helpful session. Like you have learned a lot of use cases and how it is used. So yeah, thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Prasad. Thank you
Thank you,
all
sir.
students who have come online.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir. Thank you for your time.
Bye. Yeah, bye.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on